Okay, so I didn't mean to drag this on for 4 parts, and I do apologize for that, but this is 100% for sure the last part, the last episode of my zombie map tier list. So, in this video is Black Ops 4, Black Ops Cold War, and Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, Call of Duty Vanguard obviously is going to be really short, and actually, this one's going to be shorter than all of them because I don't like Black Ops 4, didn't like Black Ops Cold War, and Vanguard, well, we know where Vanguard is. Hopefully, my opinion will change on that when the Shinonuma round-based zombies map, the reimagine of Shinonuma, comes out after Season 3. There'll be videos on the channel, don't worry. Hopefully, my opinion will change on Vanguard Zombies, and hopefully the community's opinion will change as well. And Vanguard Zombies will be at least decent, and that will also lead me into my Zombies project on what Treyarch should do with Vanguard Zombies. Hopefully I can get that up a couple, maybe a month after that video, and hopefully the content cycle for Vanguard Zombies is still alive, because we're only a couple months away from Modern Warfare 2's reveal, let alone its beta, alpha, and then release, or alpha, beta, then release. And I'm really excited for that, and that's going to take over the channel a lot. But, again, in this video, I don't feel like re-downloading 90 gigs for Black Ops 4. I think it's around the same for Cold War. I do have Vanguard installed, so there might be some Vanguard zombie footage in the background. But yeah, it's just going to be either the trailers or it's still going to be Black Ops 3 gameplay in the background. Just want to warn everyone for that, just in case someone points it out and goes, well, that's not insert said game here footage, this is Black Ops 3, or why do you keep, looping the trailer? That is the reason. You guys could probably get over it. So I'll see you in the end credits when we talk about the rest of it. So enjoy the video, guys. Black Ops 4, and now Black Ops 4 gave us 4 launch maps when it came out. Funny, oddly enough, Black Ops 4, 4 launch maps. Well, one of them was locked behind the season pass, but it later became available to purchase by itself. So Voyage to Despair, now, I didn't give a shit about the Chaos story. I only cared about the Ether story, or Aether story, however you want to pronounce it. So I didn't give a shit about the Chaos story. But one thing I loved with Voyage of Despair, and this was mainly because as a kid, I was obsessed with the Titanic. I was obsessed with the history behind it. I was obsessed with the ship itself. I was just obsessed in general with the Titanic. So the reason why Voyage to Despair is an A is not because of the story and not because of the Chaos story, but because of the setting and because of what the map was. The Titanic. Only reason why. I don't think there's any other reason why it's at an A tier. Now, I don't like Black Ops 4 in general as a game, so we're going to fly through this. So 9 is a gladiator-style zombies map, and a lot of people speculated that it was going to be a melee-only map. And no, it isn't. So 9... I played 9 a decent amount of times, but I don't know where it goes. I feel like a D is too generous, in my opinion, because I just didn't like the map. But I'm going to put it at D, fair chance. It was a pretty okay map. The time period was pretty cool. And it did have a pretty cool Easter egg song, or a song in general, from Avenged Sevenfold called Mad Hatter. Pretty much all I gotta say about it. Next up, we have a very emotional map, specifically tied to the Easter egg, which was Blood of the Dead. Now, Blood of the Dead, it's so hard to say good things, but yet bad things about the map at the same time. Because people were hoping it was actually going to be a remake of Mob of the Dead, but it isn't. It just has parts of Mob of the Dead in the map, and homages to Mob of the Dead and the Mob of the Dead crew. It was more like a reimagine or a retelling of Mob of the Dead with the origin characters of Blood of the Dead. And we got to see the transit characters too, but on ice. I'm gonna give Blood of the Dead a C. I don't have much to say about the map. It was a cool map, but it was an eh. Next up, surprisingly, actually one of my favorite maps in the Black Ops 4 Zombies content is Classified. Now, Classified is a reimagine of the map 5 from Black Ops 1. It's a reimagine because we're playing as the original 4 characters and not Nixon, Castro, McNamara, and President Kennedy. We were playing as the original cast characters from the World at War. And I'm actually going to put this at A. I'm going to put it at A because I really thoroughly enjoyed Classified. I enjoyed it more than 5, and I enjoyed it more than most of the launch maps and most of the DLC maps. Classified was pretty fun. It was my favorite map, and it probably looked the best out of all of the maps as well. Next up, we have Dead of the Night, which Dead of the Night straight up going in the F tier. Trash map. Did not like it. Had another celebrity celebrity cast, but I'm just not going to bother looking them up. Ancient Evil, played it once or twice, so I'm just going to trash. Alpha Omega, I played it probably the most out of all DLC maps, so I'm going to give it a D. Alpha Omega being, again, a reimagine of Nuketown. I hope in the near future we actually get a remaster of Nuketown, and we actually play as the origin characters and the original World at War characters as well. It was a decent map. I enjoyed playing it. I know the Easter egg was a little annoying, and I know the budget for Black Ops 4 went down the fucking drain because no longer was it cinematic type of things. It was like animated drawings. Next up we have Togner Toten. Now I'm going to be honest, I only played Togner Toten probably a max number of once. Did not care for it, did not like it, but I know it was an emotional Easter egg because it was the end of the Ether as we knew it. The original story is no more with Tagger Toten, but because of that, I'm not going to put it at F. I'm going to put it at D, specifically because it was the end of the Ether storyline, and it was kind of emotional, and yeah, it's going at D specifically for that reason. If it wasn't for that, I would probably put it at an F. And then I'm pretty certain that's not it, because I'm an idiot.
What the hell is that?
It's happening again.
So next up we have Black Ops Cold War, but I also forgot to put the Frozen Dawn, a Call of Duty World War II Nazi Zombies map. I'm just going to straight up put that in the trash list. I completely forgot that was a map because the complete list that I'm looking at doesn't actually have... It does, I'm just dumb. Never mind. So next up, we have Black Ops Cold War. Now, Black Ops 4 and Black Ops Cold War, I hated. Didn't like the games at all. But at least with Black Ops 4 and Black Ops Cold War, I can't speak. The maps were decently okay, and they were good. Now, with Black Ops Cold War, we got the launch map Die Maschine, or Die Machine, which was a reimagine of Nacht der Untoten. And I'm gonna just straight up put it at a C. It's not good, not bad. It was an okay map in my opinion. So it's just going at C. I got nothing good to say about it. Basically, I only got negative things to say about it. But it's just going at C specifically because it was an okay map. Firebase Z, In my opinion, Firebase Z was just reused assets from the campaign, so I'm putting it at F. I don't have much to say about it. Mauer der Toten, I only played it a couple times. It was a decent looking map. Played okay. Only played it a couple times. I'm gonna just put it at. I don't know if I want to put it at an F or a D. Literally twice. So I'm sorry, it's going at F. Only because I played it twice and I literally did not care about the map at all. Forsaken, it's going at F as well. I only played it a couple times. Literally didn't give a shit about it. The only good quality about Forsaken is the fact that you could play the original Knock There and Toten spawn room in the game, but as an arcade machine. That is literally the only redeeming quality I like about Forsaken. That's it. This person who made this tier list didn't add Outbreak, but I didn't give a shit about Outbreak either, so Outbreak would be an F tier as well. Now, the only thing left we got to do is Vanguard Zombies. And I've been playing Vanguard Zombies a lot recently because of the Battle Pass. Now, the segments of these videos have been recorded over like 2 weeks because, again, different shit popped up and stuff, and I just kept having to cut the video and resume a couple days later and blah blah blah. And while I've been playing Der Anfang a lot recently, I'm honestly gonna put it at a C. Not because the storyline's good, not because the gameplay's good. Well, kind of because the gameplay's good because it's in the Modern Warfare engine. Mainly because I kind of just been enjoying it a little bit more than what I did with Black Ops Cold War and Black Ops 4. It's okay in my book. I don't have. Yeah, it's just okay. I know a lot of people are gonna be shitting on me for that. So the maps I had left over were the Zombie Chronicle maps and then the Black Ops 1 versions of the World at War maps. So what I did is I just put them roughly above the B tiers. So they were in B and A, and some of them were in C. I'm not going to show that because like I kind of already rated the original versions, so I don't want to show you guys me rating the Black Ops 1 versions and the Chronicle maps. So yeah, I'm just going to skip to me sounding off. But yeah, that is my Zombies tier list. So we're going to go over it real quick. So in S tier, we have Knock There and Toten Chronicles. We have Verrucht, the original Verrucht, Black Ops 1 Verrucht. We have Derisa, the original one, and Derisa Black Ops 1. We have the original Ascension, Black Ops 1. We have Transit, Black Ops 2. We have the Chronicles Moon. We have Mob of the Dead, Black Ops 2. We have Buried, my favorite zombie map of all time. We have the Giant, Black Ops 3, sorry. Der Eisendrache, Black Ops 3. Kino der Toten, the Chronicles version, S tier. Shino Numa, S tier, Chronicles. Ascension, S tier, Chronicles. Verrucht, Chronicles, S tier. And Origins, Chronicles, S tier. Next up, in A tier, we have Knock There and Toten, Black Ops 1, Shino Numa, Black Ops 1, Kino der Toten, Town, Nuketown, Origins, Shadows of Evil, The Final Reich, Voyage of Despair, and Classified. In B, we have Moon, Bus Depot, Die Rise, Zetsubo, Chronicle, Grodkrovi, and Zombies in Spaceland. In C tier, we have 5, Call of the Dead, Farm, Revelations, Grossenhaus, Blood of the Dead, D Machine, and Der Anfang. In D tier, we have Outbreak from Advanced Warfare, Raven the Redwoods, Shaolin Shuffle, Attack of the Radioactive Thing from Infinite Warfare, The Darkest Shore from Call of Duty World War II, 9 from Black Ops 4, Alpha Omega from Black Ops 4, and Tag der Toten from Black Ops 4. F tier, we have Shangri-La from Black Ops 1, Shangri-La Chronicles, Forsaken, Mauer der Toten, Firebase Z from Black Ops Cold War, Infection, Descent Carrier from Advanced Warfare, The Shadowed Throne, The Tortured Past from Call of Duty World War II, Dead of the Night, Ancient Evil from Black Ops 4, and The Frozen Dawn from Call of Duty World War II, and then never played the Beast from Beyond. Things we moved around was the Black Ops 1 Nocturne Toten is in A tier. The Shinonuma Black Ops 1 and the Shinonuma Chronicles are in A tier as well. Kino de Toten, the Chronicles version, is in the A tier, and Origins is with its original counterpart in A tier. So that is my Zombies tier list for 2022. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I do apologize for the random ramblings, tangents, and rants I went on. Hopefully I can, keep it down to at least 2 parts. Hopefully, if I have to, it'll be 20-minute parts of 3. Hopefully I don't have to do that, but I do apologize for the rants and stuff. But let me know down in the comments if you agreed with me. I doubt you did, because yeah, I don't think anyone agreed with me. But without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications, and let me know if you want me to do the series that I mentioned. We'll re-mention those for you. So, revisiting all of the maps on the channel. Kind of already doing that with my buddy Noel with his first time playing the zombies. So, we'll have to figure that one out. Or the other one was to do all of the Easter eggs for all of the maps that do have them with a couple of my buddies. I think there was one more, but I can't really remember. So, yeah, this has been Obsessive Amount of Warfare.